me to work cleaning when really I should be using some really big power tools.
100%.
Because the optics on this aren't great.
It's not good.
It's not good.
Not good.
We're at the Hamilton Woodworking Show at the Caledonia Fairgrounds, and the show is running all weekend long. This is going to be a lot of fun, but forget the vacuum. I know you need to clean up after you're busy in the shop.
For sure.
I want to use some like real power tools. Let's take a look.
So the talk I'm going to be giving this weekend is going to be about how to like pick through all of these vast options to get yourself set up, because the problem is people don't even know what they want to do yet.
Okay.
Right? So do they want to be a carpenter? Do they want to build kitchen cabinets? Do they want to build furniture? So all of those things require a different tool set.
Right.
And so, but how do you pick one over the other?
Well, do you want them to be multi-purpose? Like, is that
100%.
possible? So it's like, I want it to be able to sand, but I also want it to be able to cut, and I want it to be able to this and that.
So like something like a jigsaw, which most people are familiar with. This one obviously is battery operated and has great dust collection and all that other stuff.
Okay.
But this can be used for fine furniture. It can be used for DIY stuff, home repair, all that other kind of stuff. But if you look over onto the other side, where we have more of the sort of machines that are designed specifically for doing furniture making kind of stuff. So,
and that's kind of what you specialize in, right? And you teach a course in furniture making.
Right. I teach students privately in my shop, and they come and learn how to use all of these tools. So like, for example, you have to start with a way to flatten a board, and so jointers are a perfect option for that.
Yeah, I have no idea what that is.
But then you also need to make boards thinner.
Right.
Right? So we basically take a tree, cut it into boards, and then make it what we want it.
Right.
So a thickness planer does that, but there's a big honking machine like this.
Yeah, where do you put that?
But you may not have the room, so then you can use smaller, more portable options that will allow you to work in a garage. You don't have to have a dedicated space per se.
Okay, so I mean, you've got all different types of people coming in. You've got people that are hobbyists, people that just really like to work with their hands, and they really like wood craftsmanship, so they want to just make pretty things for at home.
That's right.
And then you've got people like yourself who does more of the creative side of carpentry. You build furniture, but then you've got people that build houses. You work strictly with kind of bigger materials. So this is something that people that are interested in getting into any of those fields to look at, because who knows, if you're just, woodworking at home in your backyard, you don't need something like this.
One of the biggest frustrations my new students have is exactly this. Trying to figure out the difference between this bandsaw, that bandsaw, this dust collector, that dust collector.
Those are all bandsaws?
Those are all bandsaws, and all of them work really well, but not all of them are suited for every task. And so you have to, it's the part of understanding what it is you're primarily wanting to create, and then getting tools that will support that.
Okay. Vic, when are you going to be talking this weekend?
I'm going to be talking at noon on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Okay, excellent.
And then, and that's basically where we're going to be talking about how to pick, how to choose, how to set up your shop, how to set it up so you're not walking back and forth to places. It's like a kitchen in a lot of ways. Where you have a triangle. It's a very similar idea.
Okay, well, thank you so much for taking the time to hang out with us this morning. There is so much more coming up from the Hamilton Woodworking Show. Don't go anywhere on Morning Live. We are at the Hamilton Woodworking Show, and I'm now being joined by Robert from BCW. And Robert, you're going to be speaking this weekend on kitchens, specifically, whether you need to get rid of your kitchen, get a new one, or keep what you have, but refurnish it a little bit. How are you going to give people that advice?
Yeah, 100%. So what we cover is, we'll come into your home and discuss. A lot of the times, it's not the layout of your kitchen you really want to change. It's you want to change the color, you want to update to your soft close or the hinges or hardware, and just modernize it. So you don't always need to tear the whole kitchen out and go to the full expense of doing that. You can do it by new doors, new hardware, new countertops,
new floor.
Yeah, and it helps keep the cost of the renovation down. And let's face it, with the way the economy is going right now, you're trying to keep as much in your pocket as you can.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, right. So a great way to do it is do a full reface where it cuts really the cost almost in half, if not more, and it allows you to still have that new kitchen look and still have a few bucks left over at the end. So
okay, so it's funny that I'm talking to you about this because I'm actually in the process of doing a whole kitchen renovation. But instead of refurnishing my already existing space, I've decided to completely rip it out and put in a brand new kitchen, because the kitchen that I have, I need it to be bigger. So I have to change the layout. I have to fill in a door, and I have to do all that kind of stuff. So when someone says that to you, what do you recommend for steps?
You can still reface it, because we have the ability, because we build the product. We don't just order it off a shelf and pick it from a catalog. So if you said to me, you know what, I really like my layout, but I need to add to it, then we match what you have or update to what you have, and we add the cupboards you need, and you can move forward that way.
So you can kind of refinish the cabinetry that I already have,
Yep.
and then go from there.
We can refinish it and match the new product going in.
Okay.
And we'll do a start to finish. We'll contract the job for you, and we can introduce you to the plumbers, the electricians, the flooring companies, whoever you need along the way to make it sort of as easy as possible for you.
Well, that's nice, because sometimes you literally have too many people in the kitchen.
Right?
And it gets to be a little overwhelming for a homeowner, especially if you don't have a huge budget to work with.
Budget, time, and the stress of trying to find someone that you can rely on that's going to actually show up and bring the product to you.
Yeah.
We've already done that. We have the plumbers, the electricians, the flooring guy, the tile guy.
Amazing.
So we have them that we've dealt with for years, and we can rely on them.
And this is just kind of a showcase of some of the custom kitchens that you guys do, as well as closets and bathrooms.
Yeah, so.
Amazing. Okay, well, BCW is going to be here this weekend, and Robert, you're going to be talking on both Saturday and Sunday?
Saturday at 2, Sunday at 3.
Okay, amazing. More from the Hamilton Woodworking Show coming up. Okay, you guys, this is awesome. I just met Jill, and Jill is an amateur woodworker. Jill, tell me your story here at the Woodworking Show.
Yeah, so about 2 years ago, I started working for my family business, and I met a gentleman by the name of Mike Davies, who I think you mentioned you met last year.
I did, and chatted with.
Yes, yeah, so he is a master wood carver from New Zealand, but he works at a company called Record Power, and so we sell their products, and he created a sort of a really interesting beginner wood carver lesson called Carving by Numbers. And so through really 5 simple, easy steps, he has made it so that anyone can learn how to carve.
And now you're kind of like his protege, like.
Correct, yeah. So we've been working together quite a bit, and I've been doing some teaching. I got to do some of the seminars at the Toronto Wood Show back in January of this year, so that was pretty fun. Yeah, it's been awesome.
Okay, so what drew you to it? Like, besides your family business and knowing a lot about it over the years, like what kind of drew you to the more creative side of it? Because some of these things, they're beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah, no, I've always been an artist. I've really enjoyed the creative arts. I'm a singer. I do some drawing and painting.
Okay,
and
so creativity flows naturally through you.
Absolutely.
Okay.
But I had never thought about using wood as a medium before. I just thought that that was kind of a harder, something that I wasn't going to be capable of doing. Realized that, again, if you just break it down into some really simple steps, it becomes a lot more manageable, and yeah, you can create some really cool things. So I've done some letter carving, some pattern carving, and just starting out.
And what are these?
So these are mallets. So these are used when you're using like a really hard wood to carve, and you might need to have a little bit more force behind it. So
I see.
The woods that we're using here that you'd start with are softer woods. This is a basswood. But if you're using a harder wood, you would want to use a mallet so that you're not hurting your hand. The
Can
old
you show me?
school way, absolutely. The old school way would be to use your
hands.
Your hands.
Yeah.
But we want to save our hands and everything like that. So yeah, so you just do a little.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
I love this. And now, if you mess up, could you just flip the wood over and start over again?
Thankfully, wood carving is a little bit forgiving. You can work with it. Again, if you're creative, you just sort of work with the design.
I meant to do that.
Exactly. Add it right in, and it's perfect.
Okay, and you're going to be here this weekend.
We are. We're here all weekend, and Mike is actually going to be here again this year. He is doing seminars every day, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at 1 o'clock, and that's for beginner wood carvers. So it'll be for all beginners.
Amazing.
Even if you are a seasoned wood carver, it's still something that'll be interesting to be in.
Yeah, and you're such an inspiration for people that are just starting out.
Thank you.
I was here 2 years ago, and I loved it, and I just did it.
It's scary for sure, but I have found nothing but joy in the woodworking community. Everyone has been so kind and encouraging, so I definitely say come on out and give it a shot.
All right, well, with that, we're going to wrap it up here, but we're moving on. We've got other things to check out here at the Hamilton Woodworking Show in Caledonia. I'm not sure how this happened twice, but I'm still vacuuming using a wonderful tool. Dave did not tell me that I had to vacuum like Vic did. I just wanted to showcase my skills. And this amazing tool. It's not a tool, but it's from the same company. Hi, Dave.
Hello.
Hi. So you're a
morning.
spokesperson for Iron Hill.
I know, yes.
Okay, and this is the first year it's been at the show?
Second year it's been at the show.
Okay.
Basically, it's a 60-year-old power tool company out of Germany.
Okay.
That has been now in the Canadian market for 2 years.
Okay.
So no one has ever heard of it or can even pronounce the name a lot of times.
Right, I had to look at it to read it.
Yeah, but yeah, it's 6-year-old. We've been here for 2 years, and we're showcasing at the show. Now, what it has two factors. It has power tools, which is, you know, your typical saws, drills, sanders, that sort of thing.
Okay.
And then the other part of it is outdoor power tools. So your lawnmowers, your line trimmers, your leaf blowers, like this.
Is this a good leaf blower?
This is a fantastic leaf blower.
I need a new leaf blower.
We brand partner with Mercedes F1 in Germany. So when the car comes into the pits during a race, they use that to keep the carbon fiber brakes from catching on fire.
This actual leaf blower?
Yeah, this one is in the pits in the Mercedes F1.
I need something like this.
Yeah, great blower. Retails for $119, so it's very affordable.
I'm sorry, $119?
The other thing about the line, it's a premium DIY line developed in Germany at an affordable price.
I'm totally buying this.
So it gives anybody who owns a home can use these things.
Okay.
It's not just woodworkers, and it gives them a premium quality tool at a very affordable price.
Okay.
Now, but also it gets into things like the outdoor power tools. I know you love this one.
I do.
Yeah. So this is
I'm a fan.
This is a 100-foot garden hose.
Okay.
It mounts to the wall of your house.
Yep.
And then you do your watering. Take care of.
And now, why is this so special to you specifically?
Okay, so after you're done doing your watering, you press this button, and it winds itself all back in.
Because
it's the only battery-powered garden hose reel on the market that I know of.
And now, why is this special for you to use at home? Because your wife used to tell you.
My wife would tell me every Saturday morning, yeah, thanks for watering the flowers and stuff. Do you think you could roll up the hose? And I go, but I'm going to use it again in 9 hours.
Yeah.
And now she doesn't have to tell me anymore.
No, because you just have to stand there and press the button, because there's nothing more unsightly than an unrolled hose in your backyard.
Apparently.
Especially when it looks all pretty and you've just mowed the lawn and you've done everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, the list goes on and on. You've got everything.
And there's some unique stuff. Like this here is actually a rain barrel pump.
Oh.
So it's a rain barrel pump. This hook goes in the rain barrel.
That is so
Your
cute.
Battery goes here because municipalities and everybody's trying to save the rainwater.
Yeah.
But what do you do with it after you've got it?
Well, you water your flowers.
How do you get it out of the barrel?
I stick my watering can in it until it fills up.
So you could put the rain barrel, you can hook up, it's got the quick release to hook up to a hose, you could hook it up to that hose. So now you can go anywhere and do your watering. So that sort of thing.
Okay. What's that?
This is a battery-powered pruner.
So smart.
So if you're somebody who has a fruit trees, do you know how much pruning you have to do and what your hand feels like at the end?
Even roses too.
Yes. Yeah. So they have very unique stuff like that that's affordable.
Oh my gosh.
Lifestyle things like.
What's with the cooler?
So this is a cooler warmer, and it is battery powered. So you can take it to the beach, you can take it camping. I went camping backcountry camping for 3 days. I put frozen food in it.
And it stayed
After 3 days, I still had frozen food.
Oh.
And it all runs off a battery.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so opportunity is endless here at N Hill. Thank you so much, Dave. You're going to be here all weekend long. You got to come down and check out the Hamilton Woodworking Show. It is in Caledonia this weekend.
We got some great promotions going on with TEGs.
Okay, good to know. We'll get all the information on our website at chch.com.